How's it going, everyone? My back is sore here. Oh, that. We gotta pause that. How's it going? My back is sore. We're about to get it casted. I got two series tonight. The first one is GGM versus SCO. From last night actually. But we were going to watch party both the watch parties, but if you aren't familiar with what's going on with the client, Riot's done it again. So just to kind of explain what's going on, because it probably will happen later tonight on our second series, but pretty much if you live spectate, it will crash during the game and you can't get back in. So you can't really do it live. So then last night we were like, all right, well, cool. We're gonna outsmart Riot. We're just gonna watch party both of them instead of having to run into that problem. Well, guess what? Riot decides the game one cannot be downloaded, so just doesn't download. So we only have game two, unfortunately. We will go over just the stats of game one just to show everyone what happened, kind of get an idea of it. But unfortunately, we can't show the whole thing. But that's all right. So we'll go ahead and just get into it. Let me pop up everything here. Make sure we're good. We got to switch these sides. That's all right. We'll do that real quick. GGM and Shaboom. All right, cool. All right. So, getting into the draft, clearly we can already see the whole thing, which is no big deal, but let's see here. Yeah, all right, we're good. Okay, so tell me if my volume's good. Hey, what's up, See Me No Loss? That is game two or GGM? Yeah, okay. We're good to go. So, going through bands here real quick. So we got Renata, Lee Sin, Xin Zhao. So if you watched week one, you know that GGM, this is their season debut, and SCO had quite a season debut last week. A lot of newcomers into the league. Every single one of them are new. The first, rookies, except for their ADC, Celestial Dixon. And yeah, so it's pretty fun to see a team just come out and destroy. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But these bans, both two are going to the jungler and one's going to support. I believe. Let me go make sure, but I believe they're both 5-point players, their support and their jungler. I know their support is 100%. Their jungler might be 4 points. Let me go look. Their jungler is... Yeah, the jungler's 4 points. So a lot of their strength comes from support and jungle, which honestly, I don't know if we've ever seen before in the Bear League, like a team crafted around that. Usually we see a lot of mid-jungle duos, maybe ADCs, like a really strong role, but I'm not sure if we've ever seen a really, really high-ranked person both in jungle and support. So kind of cool, kind of unique in my opinion. And it's good because, I mean, jungle and support, they have a lot to do with each other. So you get a good, duo going. They can control the map real well. Vision, just spacing, like just going into the enemy jungler, just taking over. So I know I'm a jungler myself, so I know it can be very annoying when the enemy team has a really good jungle or a really good support that's coordinating with the jungler. So yeah, it'll be fun to see that this game. But yeah, so they're going to pick up, or actually on the right side, they're going to ban out Nidalee, and Lilia, and Karma. Talking about good junglers, you got Pyrowan. Guy's been like master, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 seasons. Maybe a challenger, I believe, as well. Why don't we just go to League of Grapham, huh? Make sure we're on the right page here. I've already been looking him up. I've been stalking his solo queue play so far this season. Got to make sure I'm ahead of him, Ugh, only Diamond 4. Yikes. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, you look at this. I know you guys can't see it. Well, actually, I guess we'll just go like this. Look at this insaneness. So he's Challenger Season 8, Grandmaster Season 9, Diamond. Okay, but he's Diamond 1. And then Master. I mean, the guy, to say the least, is really good. And they ban out the Nidalee because he's really good at Nidalee. So that's just some insight there. And Then Karma, I guess that's just a jungle ban. But Karma's been played in mid lane too, so maybe Simi Namas has been playing that. I'm not sure. Karma's been pretty good. I think she is pretty good in this patch, so she can really go anywhere. So could have been multiple places. But yeah, they're gonna pick up Viego first pick. Hey, I like it. Confident that you want the Viego. Maybe it's a steal away from Nightmare. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. I think Nightmare's the jungler, and then Viego. It's kind of surprising that their highest ranked person he's 7 points, by the way. Let's just gonna point that out at the beginning. Highest ranked guy in the whole entire league, Pyron is. But yeah, 7 points. It's interesting that he first picked. So as like for me, I like to hold off the pick because I want to see more. But hey, I mean, jungle is a good first pick in general, I would say, because it doesn't show too much of your team, and also a lot of times you can just flex a jungle pick somewhere else. So, but yeah, so then they're gonna pick up Varus and Sejuani. I looked before game doing some scouting. Nightmare has been popping off on Sejuani. He's played 18 games. He's got like a 73% win rate. He's in Diamond, so I mean he's popping off. He's popping off big time in solo queue with the Sejuani. So I'm surprised it actually got through. But then Varus is also going to be picked up. Pretty good AC right now. And on the left side, Rumble's going to be picked up, most likely in the top lane. And then Senna is also going to be picked up, most likely support. And on the right side, they're going to pick up Zed. I think he might be a Zed one trick, maybe. We saw it both games last week, and he popped off. He had a pretty good game in both games. So surprised, honestly. Well, I don't know if it's bannable, Zed. I mean, competitive fives, I wouldn't go to the extent it's bannable unless the guy's just like ripping it apart. Hey, he had one good week. We'll see what happens here. It could happen again. And then maybe it's bannable if he's just straight up solo carrying every game. Now, Mord and Rel are banned. So Mord going for the top lane, Rel clearly support. And on the right side, they're going to go Malphite and Malzahar. So they might not know where the Rumble is, because Malphite definitely top lane pick, and then Malzahar definitely in the mid lane. So they might be a little confused, just trying to maybe ban out the best champ for each of those characters or each of those players. So limit the risk there. And then on the right side, they're going to Hawaii. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. And then on the left side, they're going to pick up Swain and Seraphine. A lot of healing out of those two. A lot of AP as well. And then on the right side, they're going to finalize it with Orin. So, pretty fun draft, honestly. A lot of damage from both teams. Pretty much, I mean, more damage on GGM for sure, but still a good amount on SCO with damage support, Hawaii. It'll be interesting to see what Varus goes. I assume he's going to go AD. So with that in mind, they have some AP going, Sejuani, Hawaii, and Orin. Orin and Sejuani, not much. And then Hawaii's like a support, so he's not going to have that much. But pretty heavy AD. Well, not heavy, but it's just leaning more in favor of AD for SCO. And then on the left side, GGM, great mix. You got Sin and Viego putting out the DPS, and then a ton of AP, Rumble, Swain, and Seraphine. So a lot of healing too. So I expect some grievous wounds out of SCO. But yeah, I mean, just looking at the matchups, I guess we'll go real quick. Varus, Hawaii into Seraphine, Senna. I could see them maybe being able to. I mean, it's a very heavy poke lane for SCO, but if they could maybe burst them quick enough, I would maybe see them killing GGM. But because it's mostly just going to be poke, I'm going to have to go with GGM here, just characters wise. Now, SCO, let's talk about their bot lane. They popped off last week. So you never know what's going to happen because, yeah, they had an incredible week last week. So just to kind of, be on the watch out for them. And then the mid lane, Zed versus Swain. I could see Zed being able to kill Swain pre-6. Now, after 6, it's going to take Swain overextending, I would think. Definitely no pro here, by the way, so if you guys have any commentary. But and then in the jungle, Viego, Sejuani, way different champions, clearly. Honestly can't even really compare them. They're that vastly different, but it's kind of the same thing with Rumble, Orin. I mean, they both scale well, but they just have completely different roles. So overall, if I had to pick someone, and I do not know the results of either of these games. But if I had to pick someone, I would probably go GGM. I just like their healing comp here. Seraphine Senna enabled, and that enabling Swain Viego, and then maybe like a Rumbolt on top. I like that. On the right side, I feel like Hwei and Zed, like they could be really hit or miss. Now I like Varus, I like everyone else, but I feel like those could be more hit or miss than these over here. So I'm gonna go GGM for my first prediction. Got some things. Oh, got Chad in the chat now too. Let's go. Okay. If he plays mute, hey, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go into keys of victory real quick. Any last comments before I switch this over? Feel free. All right, so keys to victory. Let's swap it over. Keys of victory presented by Budweiser. Number one, or SCO, Scuffo Cyans, if I'm pronouncing that right. Number one, get vision on the enemy jungler. As I just said, the jungler's he's got 7 points, and we just saw his previous ranks, so the guy's pretty good. So important for them to be tracking the jungler at all times. Just knowing where he is, it's going to make a big difference for the lanes. Pyron's known to gank too. If you were in the beer league last season, you already know what's up. So a lot of ganks mid. So just be aware of that. Number two, play for bot lane. We saw what happened last week. As I literally just said, the bot lane played really well last week. So I don't see why they would switch up anything. If anything, just lean even harder into it. They had a great week, and I can't recall exactly how much jungle pressure they had down there last week. But if they, whatever they did, double it. Why not? It's a good bot lane, it looks like. So number three, give an early gank to the mid lane. Simonos, pretty good laner, pretty good mid laner. So I would say just give a little love tap to him early. Is why I put that. Put him behind. Him and Pyroan, if they both get rolling, could be hard to control the map. So I would say just, hey, get in there, get an early gank, maybe get a good early kill. Because, man, 1 kill is crazy. How much that can make a difference. So just going to put that out there. It can really ruin someone's lane. And then GGM, going to gank mid. Number one, get aggressive with the mid pick, save counter pick. So the reason why I said that, and they did save the counter pick, is because I had a feeling I'm a killer. I think that's his name. Is mid laner for SCO. He picked Zed both times last week. As I said, it's one of those things. It's not great in fives. It can be just in certain situations, but it seems like he doesn't really care what the situation is. It seems like he's just comfortable on it, which, hey, you go. That's exactly how I do it too. So, but yeah, I think you can, play something aggressive into it and really take advantage of that. So I'm not sure how Swain fares into Zed. As I said, I would say Zed probably wins pre-6. But then after 6, I would see Swain. He definitely outscales him, not even question. And then lane, I don't even think Zed can really kill him after 6. And then the last one, play for bot side. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Number 2, get vision on the enemy jungler. It's deja vu, huh? Yeah, it's the same one as SCO. The reason why I put that is because if you didn't watch last week's game, SCO Nightmare, their jungler, absolutely popped off. And he was controlling the map and just destroying everyone. So similar to what I said about Pyron, get vision. It's going to help your lane. Just track him well. So make an effort to get into his jungle, put some deep wards, see where he maybe starts, what side of the map he starts at the beginning of the game. And then the last one, play for the bot side, pressure their strongest lane. Kind of the flip side to what I said to SCO. I think it's a big, we're only, this is week 2, so only a second week of us seeing SCO, but I think it's going to be a big part of their game plan is to get their bot lane ahead. So I think if you just start out attacking it, it's going to help. So I would like to see Pyro and Path bot lane if it's possible. But yeah, we're going to have to see what happens. So let's go ahead and get into it, though. Why don't we? But first, we must do this. We gotta hype up the players, don't we? Let's do do some introductions.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It's week 2 of the Beer League, and we got a season debut for GGM, and they're on the left side, on blue side. A lot of returning, actually all returning members. In the top lane, you have Pat Jones 1 on the Rumble. In the jungle, you have Pyroan on Viego. In the mid lane, maybe? It looks like this game, Stitch 810 in the mid lane. I don't think Stitch, I think that must be a sub. And then in the bot lane, you have Empirical on ADC playing Seraphine. And then in the support, you got Team Captain switching roles, it looks like, for at least this game, maybe the whole week. It was See Me No Mas on Senna. And on the right side, you have SCO, undefeated through week 1. The newcomers, the rookies, are they going to show up the Beer League? Or are the Beer League veterans going to come in, show them what's up, and show them that, hey, week 1 was a fluke, now we're here, now we're ready to play, now we're ready to get things kicked off. In the top lane, you got Cat Beans on Orin. And in the jungle, you got SKO Nightmare on Sejuani. 18 games in solo queue, 73% win rate. And on the mid lane, you got I'm a Killer on Zed. It seems like he might be a one trick, had an insane week last week. And in the bot lane, you have Celestial Vixen on Varus. And rounding it out, you have SKO Kane on Hawei, the team captain. Let's get into it. Okay, I gotta turn off the music though. All right, let's do it. Oh wait. I gotta put this up. 1 second. Technical difficulties. All right, we should be good. Put on the chat. We gotta turn on the game volume. Boom, boom. We are good to go there. Good to go there. And let's get it rolling. Gotta turn off the tower health to do it next time.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alright, let's get into it. We got a 5 stack in the mid lane. Starting it out. Alright, I already like it. Getting in there, getting some vision. Okay. They ward there. Tons of pings coming down on that.
Minions have spawned.
Nice return ward here from Varus. Gets a ward into their jungle. Love to see it. So yeah, it looks like Stitch is, let me go check real quick. Oopsies. Yeah, check real quick, but I'm pretty sure Stitch is the sub for them. Rostered sub, I believe. Let's go see. He is. He's the sub. So they're missing their support, as I had thought. And Simeno Moss is switching to the support for now. So we got junglers starting on opposite sides. Don't know if they know Sejuani's there yet. I mean, they for sure know Diego started here, which I would be interested to hear Pyron's thoughts on this. But I feel like with the new map, like pathing top lane feels kind of hard. Like, I mean, there's no way to gank this. I mean, especially even if it's just this, like this state. I mean, look at the vision. Like you walk out here, that guy has plenty of time to leave. So if you're looking at gank, like I just don't know if it's worth it. But, you know, in his head, he could be like, hey, I'm not ganking anyways. I'm just going to full clear and then, you know, I want to get Scuttle, and I don't think we could win the 3v3 or the 2v2 bot lane, so I want to just go to get it free for on the top side. But as we know, Pyron, he's already got the first gank mid lane of the season. Only took 2 minutes and 35 seconds to get there. And now we got a gank with the new walls. Let's go ahead and A this. Let's see what happens here. Is he going to force a flash? Yes, he will. 2 flashes and good fear to get him out of the stun. But it's going to be 2 flashes. So nevertheless, the gank works. And now I assume we're going to see their bot lane push up and then they go get Rift Herald. Or not Rift Herald, Scuttle. But we'll see what happens here. So they do see him on the ward. So they know he's here. Sejuani's going to be pretty far ahead of him here. He's already 2 camps ahead. Does spot him out there, I believe. Looks like Diego will pick it up, and he's going to move on from there. So, any interesting summoners? Not really. Barrier for Seraphine. I feel like that's not weird, but you just haven't seen it as much this season. And Pyron getting into the action early. He is on Nightmare now. SKO is going to be first, or SCO is going to be first to move, and Pyron might be. Oh, he does not get punished, but it's very close. And now Empirical's stepping up pretty far, but little do they know they're getting flanked from behind. This is not looking good for the side of GGM. He is feared up. Empirical has to drop both the summoners. Oh, but Zed flashed over the wall. It's actually not going to be good because he's going to get taken down, and now Pyron has the resets. He needs one more auto attack on Nightmare. Oh, doesn't have it, but a lot of summons used as the exhaust also comes out from Kane. So no summoners bot lane for SCO, and same for GGM, as none of them have summoners either. Zed also uses all of his summoners. So a lot of summoners. A lot of summoners. And now Pyron hasn't even backed and hasn't even went to his top side yet. He already has his Wraiths up. And Brumble is going to take that Scuttle top side, so that's nice. And Pyron is getting a little low here, but he should be fine. Yep, just going to kite it out. He's going to heal up off of those a little bit. Yep. Going to take the back. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too much time to walk all the way over here. I'll see his, whole jungle available to him right there. Also, on top of that, Sejuani paths top as he did. Needs to be there in time to maybe invest a void grabs. And a flash. I'm not sure about the flash there. Don't think Sejuani hits that one. But hey, better safe than sorry. But, with Zed not having any sums, Sejuani not having flash, I think you're probably fine there as Stitch not to flash. And they do spot out Viego in the jungle. A lot of presence probably with my camera on these junglers this game, as this guy has 7 points and this guy has 4. So you combine those two and they almost make a full team, just the 2 of them. Nice knock up by Cat Beans. Diego pings, he's on the way. We'll see what happens here. Looks like he might try for a lane gank. He will. Let's see what happens here. Doesn't look like anything will happen. So we'll go right back down to bot. So Dragon's up. Void Grubs are up. Looks like Sejuani is path of bot. Now they do. Oh, okay. Here comes a gank top. They do get some good damage on him. Does get the stun. He does have flash though, so he's going to just walk right out. Or flash right out. And they are going to start up the dragon now that they see Viego top. And here comes what I was saying. I just don't think the Zed can kill Swain. Like when Swain has ult. I just don't see how that. I mean, Swain would have to be very low. So as predicted, Zed is not able to do anything. Yeah, I feel like I had some spicy predictions. Not spicy, just accurate. Like, I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen in this game. Healing's going to be too much. Swain and Viego are going to take over with Senna and Seraphine healing. Zed and Hawaii are going to kind of fall off. We'll have to see, but I feel like I predicted that pretty well. And some good damage here, bot lane. And Zed is going to get some damage on Swain, but still is not going to have quite enough. Diego will take the Void Grabs, but Sejuani doing a good job at counter-drilling him here. He's going to take at least 2 camps, but he is on a ward here, so let's see if anything happens. He's not the fastest clearer, so, but since Diego is still taking the Void Grabs, he's going to get this for free. Very nicely done. And he's going to jump over the wall and say, see you later. Still tied in CS, though, even despite the counter-jungling there. And now Diego says, well, I know you're in my jungle, so I'm going to go ahead and just walk into yours. Let's see if he takes any... can you see this on the other? You can't. It's weird how that happens. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can see that in-game, too. You can definitely see it when it's at Baron. Pat Jones farming it up. 20 CS. Oh, nice flash. The Celestial, I mean, that was just pure instinct, but he flashed right over the Seraphine ult. So that was great. That was sick. Great flash. So 20 CS lead top lane, 10 CS lead in the jungle, and then pretty even elsewhere. But both those leads are for GGM. And here comes a dive, and this is gonna be successful because Pyroman does have flash, and he is out of there. And 2 plates already taken down for GGM as well, and they're off to a nice little start here. Yeah, this is not live, Papa Grog. Yeah, there's a spectator bug. Right, it's done it again, but we don't have enough time for that because Empirical... Oh, he actually gets out of there. 1 HP, but he does step right back up. I don't know about that. He is going to keep running for his life, but he's dead now. I think he should have just ran right away. And now Simonoas is also going to fall, and it's a double kill for Hawei. Yeah, Red's having a spectator bug, so you can't spectate it live or else it'll crash. And we try to watch. We were going to watch party it last night, then I was like, you know what, might as well just do both of them today. So we got another one after this too. It starts at 7 o'clock. So it should line up pretty well. A little bit of space in between. See where the gold leads are real quick. So got almost a 1K, well 800 gold lead top lane for Rumble. You got a 500 gold lead for Viego, pretty much tied in mid lane. 600 gold lead for Varus, and then a 500 gold lead for Hawei. So bot lane for SCO, as what happened last game, is getting another lead here. Nightmare is getting attacked by Simonoas, but Simonoas is very squishy, so he is actually going to have to flash there. And a lot of damage coming down on Nightmare, and Nightmare is just getting healed up, and he does get taken down, but it will be a trade of junglers. But Swain is here now, and this is not looking favorable. Both mid laners flash. Ooh, barely missed the E. And oh, nice engage by I'm a killer. That was well done. And it's gonna be 1 for 1. So in total 2 for 2. So you got Dragon up in about 45 seconds. Void Grabs doesn't show, but it'll be up soon as well, I would assume. Nightmare wants the flashless Senna, but will not get it. Valiant effort, though. So Stitch brings up a good point in the chat. Let's go over rookies real quick, as I'm a Killer is a rookie, and he's taking some damage here. So a ton of rookies in this game. There's 5, so half the people in the game are rookies. So Stitch for GGM, their mid laner, is a rookie. He's a sub this season, but already seeing some action week 1 for them because they had a bye first week of the season. And then on the right side, there are a ton of rookies. Cat Beans, SKO Nightmare, I'm a Killer, and SKO Kane. So 4 out of the 5 are rookies. Celestial Vixen, the only returning, or I guess non-rookie. And Zed going in. Oh, if he hits those Qs, he probably kills, but he did not. Instead, only hit the E. So, Seamonos lives for now. Oh, nice Rumble ult into a beautiful Seraphine ult. Oh, my. Oh, and they're still taking damage from it. Oh, Celestial Vixen was just sitting there getting destroyed by that thing. Nice knock-up, though, by Cat Beans on the Orin, and he will take down Diego because of it. But, man, what a combo there. Seraphine into the Rumble ult. That was beautiful. A beautiful trade there. 3-4-1. To the side of GGM, and GGM playing really well so far. 2.5k gold lead right now, and it's about to be more as they continue to get these plates mid, and they will try to engage here, and it will stun up the Rumble. I don't know if they have enough damage though in range to do anything about it. And now that GGM has to reset, it's probably going to be a dragon for SCO, which this will be their second. So they do have a win con here, even though they're down. I mean, you know, it's only 2.5k roughly, so it's not even that much in the first place. But despite that, they have some positive things coming their way. It could be a Kim Tech. Kimtech Soul. Look at the support. Holding the wave. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. He said, nah, I'm just going for the souls. Okay. We got to back it up. I don't want to back it up and ruin everything, though. All right, we're going to tab out really quick. I won't look, but I don't want to... Alright, there we go. We're going bot lane now. I didn't look. I looked away. Just pressed the buttons, the correct buttons, but didn't want to reveal it to everyone. Oh, nice stun. And, oh yeah, he's just chain CC'd. A flash. Oh, this could be a double kill, actually. Oh, okay. Flash wave from Celestial Vixen. Celestial's out of there. Mid lane, pretty low for GGM. I think that's probably the next thing they want here. Rift Herald is up. I don't think they have enough damage to do it right now, though, with Varus bot and Hawaii just coming out of base. They don't have the greatest DPS on the top side of the map, so Void Grubs and Rift Herald were going to be hard for them to get this game for SCO. Got 2 tanks and a burst and an assassin. Oh, he gets revealed there, and they do see him, but I think he's going to be fine. I think he's just going to walk out. Yeah. Good counter juggling by SKO Nightmare. Getting in there. Getting farm. Top CS lead is getting very large. 40 CS plus now. Good job on Pat Jones. And SKO Nightmare thinks he's safe in his own jungle, but actually he figures out that Pyron is actually taking his red buff, and he is dead. That feels bad. That's when you start to realize, okay, wait, maybe we're losing a little bit more control. Like, when you're dying in your own jungle, that is the most feels bad thing ever. And you didn't even get the red. You hate to see it. Especially once they get this mid tower, they're going to have a lot of control. Still have enough time to go get this Rift Herald, too, if they decide that they want it. And it looks like that's what they're going to go ahead and start rotating over to, which makes sense. Another dragon here in about 2 minutes. Anything cool with the builds? Not really. Not really. Kraken completed. What's up? I'm live streaming Beer League. Really bad Zeds here. What's your outtake, or what's your take on this?
Well, I'm assuming the people who have 10 kills are doing better than the people who have 5 kills. That's my first impression.
Well said.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well said.
I take a lot of analysis with that.
Yep.
Wait, what teams are these?
Great work.
Tyrone's team and
Simi no Matsu's team.
Nino Maz's.
And the new team. They're a bunch of rookies. SKO. Yeah. They
Wait,
popped
are you
off last week.
Are you doing commentary right now?
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
I got ganked by Really Bad Zed in my own house. What?
Is this game 1 or 2?
This is game 1 because client sucks. There's a live spectator bug right now to where you can't live spectate it because it crashes. But so then we tried to watch party it, but then the replay files also bugged out. So we only got game 2.
So amazing.
Yeah.
I love how this company has really
I know, it's lovely. But hey, we got a Zed one trick here. Really Bad Zed knows something about Zed.
Oh, really?
I'm a killer. I've seen him play 3 games of Beer League, and he's only played Zed so far.
Really?
Yeah, he played really well week 1 and 2 on it.
Oh, okay, I'm excited to play against him. This should be interesting.
Yeah, you better not let him destroy you.
Oh, dude, of course not. I know every move he's gonna make. I played Zed. I've got like 500,000 Ashley points on Zed. Dude's gonna be screwed. But I mean, he can beat up on all the other scrubs. It's fine.
Easy.
Yeah. All right. Well, have fun.
Will do.
We'll work out.
All right. And we got Dragon here in about 30 seconds. Still haven't quite figured out how Wei does, but Senna just got destroyed, and that is a great pick to have before your 3rd dragon. Good job on SCO to be proactive there, and Pyron trying to follow it up, but some nice damage. He actually has to ult out, and Zed gets both the Qs. It should kill him there. Oh, barely lives. We're going to go A here. We're going to zoom it out a little bit. Rumble does take down Zed, and it is a pretty even fight so far. It's 3. Okay, so yeah, now it's 3 on 3. Rumble does take out another one. Pat Jones popping off, and he is in a great position to take out Celestial as well. And he does. It is a I thought it was a triple kill. It might have been a penta, and it's a double kill for Empirical, and they're gonna win this even despite starting the fight down. And Cat Beans will flash over, but Pat Jones will follow. And will they have enough damage? Not quite. Close, but not quite. Well done by GGM, winning the fight down a member at the start of it. But there are still 3 people alive on both teams, so we'll see if they have enough time. And Pyron has to drop it, and he's going to take a ride with it to get to Dragon. But they don't have Smite right now. Sejuani's a little bit too far away, though. Pyron just charging up here. Takes it out, and we got another fight going down here. Zed is going to get some damage on Seaman Amos, but not enough to kill. And that will be the stoppage of the drag stacking, and Pyron has to flash. This would be a good pick on Pyron, and they know it. At least Nightmare does, and he goes hard on him. Pat Jones picks up another one on the backside. He's popping off. And they don't have any tower here, so this is going to be... could be potentially a long chase. Let's see what happens here. I was thinking at first if they got Pyron, they could just do Dragon or Baron. But they're chased very far now. But Cat Beans is going to pick up Senna. And for right now, it's a 2-for-1. And, oh my gosh, a Seraphine ult comes out. And that should be it for now. Some nice fights. I mean, pretty back and forth. You know, despite a small lead for GGM right now. Oh, a TP coming in here now. Rundle. Oh my gosh, I am English. Rumble goes in, and he actually just teleports into his suicide. And Pyroan out way too far as well, and Pyroan goes down as well. That's 2 members dead on a 30-second timer, and they're thinking the exact same thing I am. They're going to go ahead and start up Baron. Huge misplay by GGM there. Looked like they were looking for something, but the TP just was too spaced out, and they just took him down before he could ever even do anything. They should easily be able to take this down. No question about it. And there it is.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Do pick up a tower while they do that. Some more items coming in here. I don't even. Yeah, Kanik, Rookern. Definitely a new item. Health, magic resist. It's pretty good against the enemy team. Both of them go it. Frozen Heart also comes out for Sejuani. Serelda's and a Voltic Cyclo's word. Cyclo's word. Terminus? Right, they're trolling with these new names. Way too hard. Seraph's Embrace and oh, okay. Nothing's gonna really fall from that. They do have Baron. Oh, some good damage on Stitch, and he gets blown up there. Terminus. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Pyron's going to take one down. Oh, nice ulti. Oh, beautiful. Pyron's going to go right back in with the Zed clone and get one. He almost gets Nightmare, but not quite. And now Celestial Vixen, untouched on the other side, is probably gonna clean this up. Yep, he will. It is 2 kills and should be a third. Nope, never mind. Okay. Well done. 1 minute on the next dragon. But yeah, anyways, Yomu's picked up, Rylai's and Seraph's, Maligance, Titanic, Kraken, Leandri's, Storm Surge. A lot of new items coming out. Just like Blade of Ruin King, straight up. Both teams coming out of the base, looking to get set up for this next dragon. So, pretty much even. I mean, it's 400 gold, 300 gold difference, which really means nothing at this point. Some people going in debt on the side of SCO. I love to see it. Down gold leads before this fight. You got 400 gold lead on Hawaii. You got a 1,600 gold lead on Varus. You got a 1.1k gold lead on Zed. You have about 1,000 gold lead on Viego and about a 1.5k gold lead on Rumble. So Rumble, Viego ahead. Varus is ahead. Is the main leads there. All the other ones are negligible. And some damage, Pyron. This is why I like this comp though, because Pyron can just kind of play. Like Viego's usually pretty squishy, but with the fact, they stun up Cat Fiend, so he can't ult, and then Pyron does get the exchange off, and I'm a Killer is behind him, and a lot of damage coming out from Swain, and Pyron's gonna pick up Zed on the other side. This is exactly why I like this comp, because Vega's very squishy usually, but with the healing and the speed and everything, shields, he can kind of just do whatever the heck he wants. So, like, exactly what he's doing right now. Yeah, so that's pretty nasty. It's a good combo. I like it. Now, Dragon is up. They don't have a jungler anymore, but we'll see what they decide to do here. Definitely have numbers. 3v1. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and set up a bush. Let's view this from Sejuani's point of view. Okay. They do see him. Uh-oh, he might walk into this bush. He is going to walk into it. Let's see what happens, though. It's pretty tanky. Might not even care. Yeah, he doesn't care. Ooh, Varsolt misses. That's actually pretty big. And they are going to get the scuttle. That's nicely done. They get to see all the vision. Go ahead and take all of that out. This is feeling like a pretty even fight coming up to this. I mean, you know, we've seen it kind of go back and forth. GGM slightly above in most of the fights, but how's that feeling of anyone's game? Orin is topside. Clearly does have TP. Oh no, it's a bad, very bad start. Oh yeah, terrible. If you're having to ult right away on Zed, it's not a good start. And Pyron actually, not only is it not a good start for Zed, but he actually picks him up. Very nicely done. Vigo picks it up. Yeah, they've really put a stop to the Zed. 2 and 7. They've just shut him down. I mean, he's trying his best to come in here and do damage during the fights, but this is what I'm saying. Like in 5s, it's hard to play assassins. Like I mean, I play Kha'Zix all the time, but I don't play it a lot in 5s because I know it's not the best thing. So you really got to find a good situation to play them. And we're kind of seeing the weaknesses, you know, of that pick here, as he can't, like with the healing and everything, he just can't seem to get anyone low enough. Okay, they have a stun onto Seraphine. Do they have enough damage? Yeah, they do lock him up, and they still have not taken him down, though. Simi no Mosh does go down. Zed finally gets on the target, kills him. Is a 2-for-1 right now, and Capbeans is here. A nice ult. Kane has to flash out. Oh, nice pullback from Stitch. A great... Oh. Good damage from Kane, but Nightmare is just getting shredded. And that is not good because now he has Sejuani, and that is not the guy you necessarily want him to have. Closing gaps. And another one fight for GGM, and they're going to pick up an inhib turret. So Zed did get some action there. Got the Senna, took care of him, while the rest of his team took care of Seraphine, so that was well played. So Baron's up. I don't think either team would just rip it. No one has like no one has like amazing DPS to where they could just, see their opponent out of place and just, start it up and take it in time. So we probably won't see that. I mean, GGM might be able to. Viego and Shed. Or not Shed. Looking at the chat. Viego and Rumble. They do a good amount of DPS, but I'm not sure if it would be enough. But either way, I got another dragon come up in about a minute and 50. And some good CC here. I don't know if they'll want to spend enough to kill him, though. Yeah, just going to let him go. I'm sure they probably could have if they wanted to use multiple ults, but not worth it on the tanky Sejuani. And GGM kind of not sure what they're doing here. You gotta rethink this plan as they ARAM mid and they just can't clear the waves quick enough. So probably need some side lane pressure here as the odds are you're not just gonna walk into their base and get an inhib. So I'll probably send 4 top and then, or vice versa, 4 bot and one top. Oh, they do catch out. I'm a killer, but Pyron already using flash won't have the gap close needed to finish off the kill. And okay, they're just gonna try to force their way in here and get it. See if this works. Pyron taking some damage. The inhibit's down to half HP. Oh, nice. Oh my. Oh, the cane damage, huge. Not the champ, but the player. And Pyron actually does take down I'm a killer though. And oh no. Oh, Pyron is popping off. He is in the back line, and it is dangerous, and it is not looking good for the enemy team. And he is on Varus now. He takes down another one. It is a 4-for-0. He's getting a tower dive too. He says, screw it. I'm on Orin, and this guy is dead. Takes a lot of damage from the tower, but not quite enough. But that should be it. Very well played. It looked pretty promising there at the start, but they just didn't have enough damage. At the start of that fight, it looked like they might have found their angle. SCO did. Let's go look back at that fight real quick. Because, man, at first, Hawaii puts down what seems like a frick ton of damage. Play it in half speed. So they get a nice... Oh, Sejuani misses, but a big Orin over the... Oh, he flashes in and gets stunned, has to ult, and then just instantly dies. Nice Rumba ult right in the middle, kind of zones out the back line. So if they do want to walk up, that's what happens right here. They're just getting burned alive. And then, yeah, I mean, Pyron just takes out both the damage dealers, and then it's just 2 tanks. Yeah, I think, honestly, it was a draft diff. Straight up. I think the game was over. I mean, Swain was just so much more useful than Zed. And I don't think it was like a piloting thing necessarily. I think it was just, like I said, I think it was just draft diff in this one. I had a suspicion that it might be. And yeah, I just feel like Swain helped a whole lot more than Zed did. They just didn't have enough damage to, like, maybe if you, like, don't do double tank, top, and jungle, they would have, maybe you can play the Zed at that point then. Because, I mean, they do have squishies you can kill, right? I mean, Viego's still relatively squishy. Seraphine's and those guys are squishy. But it's just, like, the DPS just wasn't there. Like, you have a burst mage or, like, poke mage. I don't even know what the Hawaii is considered. And then you have, like, your only DPS is Varus. And it's like, I mean, that's all right, but you just need more. So... Pretty fun game, though, all things considered. Pretty exciting. So we'll go ahead and just kind of look over Game 1. As I had mentioned a couple of times, we don't have Game 1, so kind of sad. But we have some insider info from Simi Nomas, so we'll go ahead and open these bad boys in the browser, check out what's going on. Too far. All right, so goal graph Game 1. Whose side to? We got to go look. Game 1. So GGM is on the Trundle Malzahar. So, okay, so SCO won this, so it's a 1-1. So pretty slow game. There's, like, not even anywhere near, like, any type of lead until 16 minutes. It looks like a big fight happens. I mean, you see first blood, and then, I mean, this is like almost 10 minutes in. Probably like 9 minutes in, and the second kill comes. So very slow start of the game, it looks like. And then they kind of just balloon, just slowly take it over. Looks like mainly on the bot side of the map was mainly what's going on here. So played bot side. I'm sure Zinja played a role in that, and they did pick Zed again. So he's played all Zed games. Let's see what the rest of this is. Damage charts. Open that bad boy up, and we'll go like this. Final screen. Open that up. All right, so damage charts. Seraphine popped off. Dang, karma damage too. What the heck? Zed, pretty low again, honestly. But I mean, that's fine for Zed. Mordekaiser, Zinja, yeah. So pretty even over here. 11-1, yeah. Nightmare popped off. Yeah, it was. This is literally week 1. Picture of week 1. This looks like the exact same thing. Cat Beans played Mordekaiser again. They locked in Zinzhao. Their bot lane popped off. Like, this is straight up exactly what happened week 1. And it looks like everyone kind of struggled on the side of GGM except for Malzahar. So yeah, you wish you could see the game, but yeah, that's pretty much that. So we're gonna go ahead and see the standings here. So if you don't want to get spoiled too late, it's already spoiled. So they have 4 points. They have 1 win, 1 tie. And then IQ and Unskilled and USA both have 2 O's. Now, we have a bye this week, but let me explain. We have a bye this week, but my team can't play week 4, so we're actually playing our week 4 match in place of our bye. So Flex is going to play 2 games this week, and they'll have a bye and quote-unquote a bye week 4 because, we won't be playing this match. And then they will also have a bye in week 6 when their just natural bye comes. So that's what's happening. You're going to see Flex play twice. It's on Saturday, but and then you got 3 ties here. And then, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, and then tonight, who's playing is IQ. The people they've 2-0'd in their only game, and then you have Flex, which they've 1-1 in their first game. Killing it on the cast though. Ew. Remember, just so if you don't know, 3 casts per team, gotta have it. So, just a reminder. Yeah, and then there's a couple teams that haven't got a win yet. So STSD, Com, or Cum, I don't know how you want to say it, and then 1. So, yeah, so looking forward to what's next in the Bear League. So you got this game tonight right here, 7 p.m., starting in literally 15 minutes. And then you also have this one later tonight. So you have 2 games, STSD and 1. This one's actually going to be casted too, it looks like. Maybe watch party by Blue Metal. So I'm going to go ahead and just live stream this one, take a risk, see what happens. And then Saturday, you also have a game at 6:30, so which is the one that I was just talking about. It's played in advance. So there you go. That is it. Appreciate everyone watching. And yeah, it was fun. It always is. So be on the lookout for our next live. And yeah, see you then. See you later.